living in a toxic world is kind of relevant in more than one way here at the moment.
Hello and welcome to the vlog. This one, Ronan's going to explain what it's all about in just a minute. But let's tease it first by showing you what we did last night.
So we're just going down into the cellar to find a couple of buckets and a couple of hoops, which are going to be for a game that we're doing tonight. Tonight we've got our youth group thing, and tonight we're starting like a series where we're looking at a theme which is how to thrive in a toxic world. And so the game that we're going to use these buckets and hoops for is a game where you have to retrieve some toxic waste and put it into the safe zone without touching it with your hands. So the theme of like living in a toxic world is kind of relevant in more than one way here at the moment, because in the last month or so the air quality in Bosnia and Herzegovina in some of the cities has been really, really bad, and like you've been told don't go outside without a mask and all this kind of stuff, and it has been quite bad here where we are, but it's been really bad in Sarajevo, in the capital city. So the kind of theme of poisonous air is kind of relevant and in the news, I guess you could say. But we're also looking at it in terms of just the world in general and the kind of negativity that's everywhere and that kind of thing. That, yeah, it's not just toxic physically, but kind of generally there can be a lot of, especially for young people, things that they get into and things that go on at school which are really not healthy. And so we want to help them think about that and how they can avoid those kind of situations as much as possible. So here we have a bike in a tube thingy, and here we have a bit of a bigger bike in a tube thingy, and here we've got a really long rope which we're going to cut into like 10 pieces. I think it's 20 meters long, and the young people will be given 10 pieces of rope and a couple of bike tires, and that's how they've got to remove the toxic waste from where it is and put it into the safe zone. So the toxic waste is going to be in the bucket, and the zones will be the hoops.
We should say that in the shop they had white rope and they had brown rope and they had red coloured rope, but this seemed like the best toxic waste coloured rope. So
we wanted to make the room kind of interesting for when they walk in, that it's already kind of about the theme. So we've printed out some like posters that we're going to put around, and they're mostly like warning, poison type things. But there's a few hopeful hints as well. And everyone's going to be given a mask when they enter the room. We'll show you the masks later. And they have to wear the mask as they walk around and see the stuff. And then also we've got these, which are air quality index signs for the different kinds of air quality. And we're going to have like an activity where the young people get different words on pieces of paper, and they've got to put them like with the kind of air quality that they think. So if they think it's something that's unhealthy, then they put it here. If they think it's good, they put it here, and that kind of thing. There's one more underneath. Hazardous. The words that they're going to get is things like love, fear, jealousy, friends, family, McDonald's, meat, fruit, Facebook, Instagram, random stuff like that, and just to get some kind of discussion going.
A symbolic representation of toxic waste.
So these are the masks that people are going to get when they come in, and they have to put it on when they walk around. So they say stuff on them like love, peace, joy, patience, goodness, self-control, all those things. That one's patience. That one's kindness, gentleness even. Goodness. Humility. Self-control.
So it's half an hour to go, yeah, and we are here setting up for this evening.
When everyone arrives, we're going to give them a mask, and then they come to the door where it says caution, enter your own risk, and then they open the door, and then they come inside, and they're just going to walk around and look at the posters and see what kind of messages it's sending. And all of them are going to have masks with those words on them, so they're going to see each other as well and the different words on the masks. And then after that we have this game that we've already been talking about, and after the game we're going to have a discussion about what feelings and thoughts they had in their minds when they looked at these posters when they first walked in the room, what kind of message was it sending, and what do they think about, like, how is it possible to thrive in a toxic world, and how can we do that? And then we're going to talk about the things that are written on their masks and how those are things that can help us do that. Then we're going to have another activity, which is here. Oh, we already showed that earlier here, but that's going to be here. And then we're going to discuss that, and that's it, I think.
That's pretty much a rundown of our evening. You know what we're going to do? We're probably not going to vlog any more than this. We'll try and grab some footage of people doing all this, but we're kind of here to do it rather than to tell you what we're doing. So, thanks very much for watching. Do give us a thumbs up for fun youth work activities. You might see a little bit of that, but it all depends if I remember to like pick the GoPro up. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. Give us a thumbs up for good fun activities. Leave us a comment or a question if you want to know more. And do remember that together we do adventure. We'll see you next time.